Rosa here, and we have a pretty strong Arctic cold front bursting south across lower Michigan in the next few hours. And by late this afternoon, we'll all feel it in the southern half of lower Michigan. Northern half will feel it pretty quickly. Short-lived, though. A very cold day for tomorrow, the coldest day of the winter so far. And then quick turnaround. Hey, good morning, Levon Caraba. Thanks for joining me this morning, and good sunny morning to you, William Milam and Rudyard, Michigan, checking in the UP. Here we go. All right, so the Arctic front is across the UP now, and it has an arc of snow showers with it. So that will move south across lower Michigan today. But the temperatures are cold now, and the snow will be cold. So even if we get an inch or so of snow in the south, it'll be a dry snow that probably will blow off of the roadways for the most part. Here are the current temperatures, and you could see that we have teens. Let me move it just a touch for you here. We have teens in the southern part of the state where we do have some sunshine now. And then we have 20s where the clouds and the cold front are. And then back in the UP, teens. And then you can see the below zero temperatures to the northwest of that in the Arrowhead region of Minnesota. All right, so what you're looking at here is you're looking at the European model, and you're looking at areas of precipitation. Let me blow it up just a touch for us all here. Areas of precipitation, 6-hour amounts of precipitation, I should say. That's tough to say this morning. And you're looking at the pressure pattern with the darker black lines. And then you're also looking at the upper level cold. And that will be one thing that we focus on. Hopefully you all get this map. You know, it's just commonplace to me because I've been looking at it for over 30 years. But hopefully you're getting used to it. So this is this morning. This is this afternoon. What you notice is the tight packing of the northerly winds, and then you see the isotherms, the temperature lines packing and heading south. And by this evening, the Arctic front is down into northern Ohio, central Indiana, and Illinois. We're fully into a north wind. We're getting cold, and by tomorrow morning, we are cold. Lake effect snow, although not a great pattern for it, even though it's cold. The lakes are still fairly mild and not frozen. It's not a good wind flow pattern for it. Not a lot of cyclonic curvature, as I call it. So lake effect will happen, but not super robust. This is tomorrow afternoon, of course. Lake effect, southwest corner, northwest, and then the eastern part of the UP. Elsewhere, sunshine, but cold. Yeah, Chloe Valentine, just think tomorrow morning will be even colder. Now, watch the turnaround. This is Friday night, Friday evening, Friday overnight, Saturday morning. Winds turn to the southwest, and the colder upper level air starts to quickly move on to the northeast. Midday Saturday, look, you see the red lines. That's already temperatures above freezing and heading toward us by Saturday afternoon and Saturday night. So very quick turnaround, very short-lived Arctic blast. We go into the weekend, fairly dry weather, and the next storm system coming at us by Monday night and Tuesday pumps even milder air our way. First little wave of precipitation, that's probably rain for most of lower Michigan on Tuesday. The front tries to come through, but look at the next wave of low pressure. Wednesday afternoon and evening into Wednesday night. That storm center tracking to, almost to Traverse City. Remember, keeps the southern 2/3 of lower Michigan in the warm sector of the storm. And then somewhat colder air behind it. All right, so here's the radar forecast. We go into noon today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this afternoon, as the Arctic front moves south across southern lower Michigan, we'll have some snow showers, more vigorous in the Thumb, Saginaw, Flint than the Grand Rapids area. And then the lake effect settles in for tonight and tomorrow. This is tomorrow noon, southwest lower, northwest lower, UP. Significant intensity on lake effect and some accumulation. Here's the total snowfall accumulation with the passage of the front, an inch or less. Thank you, Paula Eckert. She believes me, not Phil. Yeah, there is no science behind Phil. Absolutely zero science whatsoever. So it's just a fun thing, but there's nothing to it, really. And generally in Michigan, we always have 6 weeks more of winter. From February 1st, let's get real. Is it ever spring by March 15th? Holy no way. So we can ditch that idea. So you're looking at 2 to 5 inches northwest lower, probably 2 to 5 in the southwest part of lower Michigan as well. Now, the next thing, remember, my job is always to keep you ahead, knowing what's going. So I like this format on MLive where I can look out into the future. We're going to look extended. We're going to look out 15 days. And basically the story is that after this cold lets up, we look to be heading toward warmer than normal conditions. Notice I didn't say warm because our normal high is still the coldest, and it's just starting to inch up. So we're still 28 to 32 is our normal. So when we talk warmer than normal by 5 degrees or so, you could have a high of 36, 37. If you get a 10 or 15 degree warmer than normal day, we could get 40, 45, maybe 50 in the south. So we're definitely looking at milder conditions than what we would expect for the first 2 weeks of February. And let's look at it. So what we're looking at is the European forecast, the temperature anomaly at the surface. So basically, if you see red, we're warmer than normal. If you see, say, blue, you're colder than normal. And so let's move through it. And here's our cold blast for tonight and tomorrow. And then notice as we go into Sunday, we turn warmer than normal, and Monday and Tuesday of next week, Tuesday morning, something like that is 25 degrees warmer than normal in the morning. That keeps us in the 30s to near 40. Then we go to Wednesday and Thursday of next week. Look at where the warmth anomaly is centered over the Great Lakes, over the northern U.S. Next Sunday, February 12th, February 13th, still continuing, warmer than normal. February 14th, February 15th, 5 to 10 degrees warmer than normal. Ended out February 16th, still continuing with warmer than normal conditions. So what does that mean for temperatures? Low 30s this morning before the Arctic front, if we make it to it. Highs tomorrow, very cold, only in the single digits and lower teens. So definitely the coldest day of the year. Then Saturday, we're back to the low 30s in southern lower. And Sunday, we're flirting with 40 in places like Saginaw, Bay City, Flint, Ann Arbor, Detroit, Grand Rapids at 36. Larry Pusker, driving to Florida on Saturday. Okay. Yes, I would say. They think the storm system will have cleared out of the southeast by then. Monday, temperatures in the mid to upper 30s. Tuesday, in the 40s, maybe 50, maybe low 50s, Ann Arbor and Detroit. Wednesday, maybe 50 from Grand Rapids, Saginaw, Bay City, Midland, Flint, southward. Next Thursday, upper 30s. Friday, upper 30s. Saturday, southern lower, upper 30s. And I'll leave you with one last thing. The Climate Prediction Center, they issue this new 6 to 10 day and 8 to 14 day forecasts every day. Now, it used to be long ago, we got them only a couple times a week, but 6 to 10 day for in through February 11th is for a high chance, a 90% chance of warmer than normal conditions. And the 8 to 14 day is for still a high chance, 80% chance, warmer than normal conditions, getting back into the moisture as we head into the middle of February. So it appears as though, and I'm going to write about this, it appears as though deep Arctic cold, below zero temperatures, will be done after Saturday morning. We're looking at first 2 weeks in February, warmer than normal. I have data that I'm going to show you in a post on MLive that takes it out into March, still warmer than normal. Also, want to warn you that has been the trend over the last decade is as we get a warm January, February, we get a polar vortex disruption sometime in February, and it sends March and April's temperatures into below normal conditions. Now, remember, at that point, it's hard to get below zero because of the sunshine of the power. But I'm not saying that winter is done. I'm just saying that brutally cold Arctic air will probably be done after Saturday morning. So thanks for joining me on the MLive Morning Weather Update. Have yourselves a great Thursday. Bundle up for Friday. And don't get too used to the extreme Arctic cold because it won't last long. Take care.